Everybody, I'm back with my Project Life share for May. I just finished up my last layout. I'm sorry, for April. It's May right now, so I'm working on May right now. That's why I'm so confused. But these are for April, so I finished the whole month of April for Project Life, so I decided I'll go ahead and share the video with you guys. And I'm not really going to do the Kill This Kit videos anymore because I notice I'm not using just those kits. I'm using other things, like I'm using old kits too. So I don't think I'm going to do those anymore because I still have a lot of things left over and I still use those. Like I still use things from my January kits and stuff like that. So these aren't just this month's kits because I do get Scraptastic, Gossamer Blue, and Studio Calico every month, and I do use a lot from the kits, but I do use other old stuff too, so hopefully that makes sense. I'm not going to do the Kill This Kit videos anymore. I still have a lot of leftovers, and I'm not really trying to kill the kits anymore. But anyways, I'll stop rambling and go ahead and share my Project Life with you guys. So this is a card from Studio Calico for April, their Project Life kit. And this is just a picture of my puppy. I love taking pictures of her because she's so cute. So I just used some stickers, wrote baby girl, and a wood veneer heart. A sticker that says you are my favorite thing, enamel dots, and the puffy stickers from the Scraptastic kit for April. Just says love you. And another Studio Calico card, just a filler card that says happiness homemade. And another filler card just for the calendar for April. I always put these at the beginning of each month. And this was whenever I signed up for the nursing program at my college, and I just signed up for it. So that was a big accomplishment for me. And then just a picture of my favorite thing, which is a Taco Bell Baja Blast Freeze. I love those things, and now that it's summer, I get those a lot. And, well, not a lot, but it cools me down, so it's really good. Here's the die cut from Scraptastic. It says, this is how we roll, or this is how we do it. I have that song, This Is How We Roll, in my head. Me and my friend, we went to East Coast Wings for the first time. It was my first time. It's her favorite place. And so we got a bunch of food, and I just wrote, like this had numbers on the card, so I wrote 1 hot buffalo sticks and fried pickles and boneless wings in 3 different flavors, a big bottle of ranch, and a beautiful day and best friend time equals priceless. So I thought that was really cool how, I wasn't sure how I was going to use the numbers, but I think that I like how I used it here. And then I used my stamp from Gossamer Blue. I think this was from the March stamp, yeah. And it just said on the menu, so I stamped it on cork and cut it out. And then there's a Thickers heart. And the title was just the simple story stickers that said so much food. And here's, and this was I think this was a Scraptastic card. And this is also, sorry, my jacket's in the way. And this is also a Scraptastic card, and I just took a picture of the cup that said the title or the restaurant's name and just titled it First Time because it was my first time, and I put in parentheses and I loved it, and just stamped the date that we went, and here's a little label, and I stamped let's eat and a flare that says yeah, and some more of those puffy stickers says we were here, and some enamel dots. Sorry for the glare. I have the windows right beside me, so. And I just used the divider. It says April for a divide each month. And then this month I bought the Jesus Calling devotion book. And I tried to make it a habit, like every time before I'd go into class, I'd read the devotion for that day and stuff like that. And so I just titled it God Time. And this is actually a card from Amy Tangerine's Project Life kit. It's the cut and paste one. And then this was a card from Studio Calico. It just says, enjoy today. And I just put an arrow pointing to this card because I just put my journaling for this picture. And then this card was from Studio Calico. It says, "Get in the habit of," and I put reading every day. And I bought the Heaven is for Real book. And I'm still in the middle of reading that, actually. I'm really slow at reading because I'd stop reading and then I pick it up like maybe 2 weeks later, and I'm really bad about that. And here's a Gossamer Blues calendar card for April, and I just put a label sticker. It says, "Life is so good." And this is a picture of my boyfriend and his little cousin. We went to go see the Captain America movie, and I thought that was so cute. They both had their Captain America shirts. So I loved that. And then here's a picture of me and my friend and my boyfriend. Her boyfriend went too, but he wasn't in the picture. But we went to a little race that they had in town, and it was really fun. So I just put one of those puffy stickers that's "Today in Review," and a label sticker that says "We were here," some enamel dots. And this card was from Gossamer Blue, and it just said "Photo of the Week," and then I put my journaling there and stamped the date there. And this is a Gossamer Blue card also, and it just another picture from the race, and I just titled it "Race Time," did my journaling over there, and used one of the Dear Lizzie Puffy Heart stickers here. So that is that spread. And then this page, I started off with a note that my boyfriend wrote me. It was really sweet. I woke up to it beside my bed, and so I just titled it, "Jamin always leaves me sweet notes to wake up to in the morning." And I put a big heart there, and I colored it in. And then here's a picture of my boyfriend. We went to a place called Brooklyn Boys, and they give you a sign at your table so that they know where, because they give you sit down and then they come give you your food. And so they look by the signs, and our sign was like, bacon, so I thought it was funny. And you can see the title of the restaurant in the back. It says Brooklyn Boys. And then another one of those cork pieces that I stamped on the menu. And then here's a picture of him eating some wings. He loves wings. And this is actually a card from February's Scraptastic kit. And I titled it "Dinner Date," and used a little geotag and another Dear Lizzie Puffy heart. And here's the vellum piece from Gossamer Blue. It says "Hello to Today," and I just left it like it is. And here's a picture of me after I got my hair cut. And this is a Gossamer Blue card that says "This is the good life." And just some journaling down there, and used one of the Studio Calico hearts. And I love this card. This was from Gossamer Blue, and it says "At the Cinema." And it's got like a little film reel on the edge, on the sides, and then it says "Rated." And I colored in the stars because it was I love this movie. It was Son of God. And if you haven't seen that movie yet, but you've seen the Bible movie, like TV series, it's pretty much just like that. Like we had already seen most of the TV series, and then we saw this movie, and it was pretty much the same thing, but it was really good still. So I really liked it. This isn't actually a picture of the movie. I just found this picture, and it's just one of my favorite verses, and it's just something that he says in the movie too. Jesus says it in the movie, and then you can see like the tomb. We're inside the tomb, and then you see the light outside the tomb. So I just really like that picture, and I thought it was good for that movie. And this is a picture. My mom dyed my hair blonde, so I just put "Holy Blondie" because my hair was really blonde right after she dyed it. And so I used the flare that said "Eek." I think it's from Studio Calico. And this is a card. I think it's either Scraptastic or Gossamer Blue. For some reason I'm thinking it's Gossamer Blue, and it just says "This is big news." And then here's the card from Gossamer Blue, and it's just a picture of me and my sister. This is actually from my first prom in high school, but I used it because that day, I think it was April 10th, was National Sibling Day, so I just used this picture because it really captures both of us perfectly. And I just love that picture. So I used a puffy sticker that says "Love This," and the puffy heart, a wood veneer arrow, and some enamel dots. So I really like that card. And then here's a card from Gossamer Blue, and it had these two little potty people and then a speech bubble on it. So then I used this picture of me and my boyfriend. We just went out that night, and I used a wood veneer that says Together. This was in the Scraptastic kit. And I used my Alphas to write I love every moment with you. And I used the washi tapes that was in Studio Calico's kits. And then also the chipboard heart that was in the Studio Calico kit. So that's that spread. And this one is just this little page. But we went to Appalachian's open house this day. And so I took a lot of pictures there. So I just used, I used a lot of the Midnight collection because the Appalachian's colors are yellow and black. So that's perfect with the Midnight collection. So here's a card from Midnight. Just says hello there. And so I used a label sticker and put ASU. And just a little cluster of embellishments up there and some washi tape. And then another card from Midnight. I just took a picture of the campus and put Alphas. It said open house, and I stamped the date. And this is another picture of the campus, and I wrote beautiful view because you can see the little river and then the school in the back and pretty flowers. So I put a puffy sticker from the Scraptastic kit and says favorite photo. Wait, maybe that wasn't from Scraptastic. No, I don't know if it was from Scraptastic or Gossamer Blue. I think it was Scraptastic, but I don't know. And this is a Scraptastic card, and it just wrote on our way to Boone because I took a picture that morning because it was really early in the morning, and the sun was shining. You could see the mountains in the back, and it's really pretty. And this is a Heidi Swap flare that says you are right here. And then a picture of the mascot and me and Jamin with a little sign that says Appalachian. It has pretty color trees. And then I just wrote Appalachian Mountaineers on a label sticker. And then on our way back home, Jamin was sleeping in the back. So I wrote, here's a cork piece from Scraptastic's kit. And then the stamp that was in Gossamer Blue said, here we go again. So I stamped on the cork. And I wrote Sleepy Jamin. And then my dad, we went to Mellow Mushrooms, and I just snapped a picture of my dad. So, and then on our way home, I took another picture of the mountains. It was really pretty. And here's a picture of me and Jamin at Mellow Mushroom. And then some journaling. And then here's another little insert. And it's just whenever we went to an aquarium, there's a new aquarium in the mall, and one of the malls around here. And so there's our picture in front of, like they took our picture there, and so that's a picture that we picked out that we liked. And I just journaled and used a cork piece that had, this is from Studio Calico, not from any of the kits, but Studio Calico makes these. And it already had the anchor on it, so I thought that was cute. And this is using the Uncharted Waters collection from Glitz. And then I just put some paper here and just wrote Sea Life and used a little label wood veneer. And here's a picture of Jamin, and I like this anchor paper from Glitz. And I just wrote Under the Sea. And then we went during spring break, so I just used a spring break card from the Studio Calico kit. And my sequins from Scraptastic, I just wrote 2014. And here's a picture of a seahorse and a lobster. And then I love that paper from Glitz. It's got the pretty whale, and it says, choose happiness. And then here's a really cool picture I snapped of me and Jamin, and there was a shark. Like we were under this little tunnel thing, and there's a shark going over us. It was really cool. So, this is almost last page. This is all about Easter. I just did a whole spread for it. And this is using the seasons, or the holidays, Project Life mini kit. So, this is from that, and I used some sequins from my Scraptastic kit and wrote 2014 with thickers. And here's just a little, a little collage of pictures that we took of me and Jamin with my dog Phoebe. We dressed her up like a little bunny, and I thought that was really cute. And then here's a picture of Jamin. We went to IHOP after church, and then I used a little sticker, the Dear Lizzie bunny rabbit. And then here's a picture of me and Jamin I snapped on Easter. And I just used some stickers that say love you, and the wood veneer from Scraptastic that say us. And this is from that mini kit. It says welcome Easter Bunny. And here's a picture of Easter at my church. And then here's a little pamphlet thing from my church. It's all things new, and I just left it like that. And here's a picture of me and Jamin and Phoebe on Easter at his grandparents. So I just wrote family Easter picture. And this is actually a Dear Lizzie card, and I think that one is too. So I used like Dear Lizzie cards too because it was just like Easter colors. And here's a wood veneer from Scraptastic that says love this. It's like a little arrow pointing down. Some enamel dots, another Dear Lizzie puffy heart, and some washi tape. And then the last spread for April. Unfortunately, my uncle, he passed away. He had a heart attack. So, I have some things about that. And then during this last week, I didn't take that many pictures. So I used a lot of filler cards just because of everything that was going on. So I did a card about him, and I just wrote rest in peace, and just wrote some journaling about that day. And I used the Studio Calico flare that says fly. I think this came in the May kit. And it had a feather on it. I thought it would fit. It was appropriate for this card. And I just used another puffy heart. And I just wrote the day he was born, the day he died. And then here's my dad. This is kind of a funny picture, but this is a really old picture. I just used it that day just to put on Facebook that it was his birthday, and I just think it's so funny because I remember dressing him up like that. And I actually made this card out of some scrapbook paper, and then I just did a lot of layering, and I just wrote birthday guy, and I used a cork piece from Scraptastic and stamped with the Scraptastic stamp set 53 because that's how old he turned. And this is from Studio Calico's May kit, I think, and it just says I love you to the moon and sun and stars and back. And that's actually a Dear Lizzie card, but it was in the Studio Calico May kit. And I just put some sprinkles and some little asterisk stickers around because it was kind of plain. And here's a funny picture of my uncle that I just really love that picture. And this is a card from Studio Calico's, I think, May kit again. It says, remember this moment. So I thought it was really good for this picture. And I just used this filler card from Studio Calico. It just says, love repeatedly. And here's a picture of me. We went to East Coast Wings and actually got the sampler plate, which if you know anything about that, it's like 30 wings just for me and my boyfriend. But I only ate like 6 of them. And we ended up eating the rest later, like a few days later. But this is a Gossamer Blue card, and it says amazing meal. And I just wrote East Coast Wing Sampler, and I used the Studio Calico flare that says yummy. And then I colored in the 5 stars because I love that place. And here is a picture of me. I was going into the gym, so I just snapped a photo. I liked how my hair looked with, I just dyed it a couple days before. And so here's a Studio Calico card, and I just put after school workout, and I thought it was cute because it's got the bike, and I ride the bike at the gym. So I thought that was perfect. And then these are Scraptastic cards. This says, our family together, the tie that binds, be kind, live, laugh, love, always be grateful, smile, you are loved. And then this one just says, in a flash, and I just stapled on a Studio Calico heart. So that is that page, and I've already started on May, which I'll go ahead and just show you guys a sneak peek. I'm not really going to go through it because I'm going to do a whole separate video for this, but that's what I've got so far. And I just got my pictures in here. This is how I do my project life. I put my pictures in here, and then I go back and just pick cards that go with these pictures, and then I scrapbook it later, so, and embellish it later. So that is my April Project Life. I hope you guys like it. My book is really getting fat now, so I'm thinking I'm going to end up having to do 2 separate books, which is fine, because I figured that's how it would be, because it's my first time doing Project Life, so I've been taking tons of pictures, and, here, I'll show you guys how fat it is now. It's getting really chunky. Ignore my pajamas. It's my, Nightmare Before Christmas pajamas. But anyways, that's my Project Life, so I hope you guys like it. And see, look at how chunky it's getting. I like it though. I've been going through it a lot lately and just looking through it, and I love it. I've been fixing some other cards, like this one I put a bunch of sequins on. I've been obsessed with sequins lately now that I get them in my Scraptastic kits all the time, so I've been trying to use them up. But anyways, that's what I've got for Project Life so far. I'm almost all caught up. I'm just actually got the whole first week of May. That's where I'm stuck at that, like the whole first part of May. So that's pretty good though, because it's only May, what is it, May 15th? So that's not too bad. But anyways, I'm going to stop rambling, and I hope you guys have a great day. I have to go get ready for work now, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.